Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We are here at the team Vanden Pasch of Holland, of the Netherlands. And I will say, when you come to their home, their loft, you get instantly greeted by a nice smile, a hello, very proud. Ricardo, what would you be? You're now the man, eh?
I don't know if I am the man, but yeah, I run the race team now. So
you run the race team.
Yeah.
It's, how long have you been here?
I live here for 8 years.
8 years.
And I do the pigeons at the place from Jan now for two years, something like that.
And how is it going?
It goes super
good.
Yes.
You guys are always at the top of the results.
Yes, and the national championships we have a lot of national ace pigeons. So yeah, super.
People are constantly winning with your pigeons. I know I'm going to another loft later today. They're winning with your pigeons. We're doing an auction for them. And what is so amazing is the positive feedback I get about your loft. I've heard about it for 3 or 4 years now, and I'm finally here. We are finally ready to do the tour. And guys, when I showed up, you just take a look, and he has a pigeon already in the basket. And this is what we talk about, super high performance pigeons. Who's the pigeon you have in your hand?
The pigeon in my hand is No Limit. No Limit is first national ace pigeon, Speed of the Netherlands, 2022. She's a very nice hen. She raced 6 times first in big competition. And the father is a son of our base breeder Jupiter, paired with daughter Hurricane from Willem de Bruin.
Oh, hold on. Let me get a shot of that here. Hold on. Look at the back, solid, just like oak. An amazing pigeon, yes.
Amazing pigeons. Really a 10.
No money can buy this pigeon, guys.
No money.
I handled this. This is a super 10, super quality. And now, Ricardo, thank you for showing it. Now I want to show the people about your lofts.
Okay.
About the system. We want to get a little bit depth into why these pigeons, the pigeon in the system, is it the pigeons or is it the system?
It's a circle. So the everything have to be complete. So we have good quality pigeons, but you have also do a lot for it to get these results.
So you're putting it equal.
Yeah.
You and the pigeon working at the highest level.
The pigeon is the most.
The most.
Yes. I am just a normal guy who feeding pigeons, nothing special. But the pigeons, have really high quality.
Well, we know these pigeons have high quality. You guys see the first pigeon he brings out, a super.
The last 5 years, we bred 5 different people have a first national ace pigeon from our loft. So it's not only me.
And your base breeder, who was the number one breeder at this loft?
Jupiter.
How many first prizes has he bred?
Jupiter is father and grandfather of 60 first prize winners in big competition.
Not to cut you off, big competition. What kind of numbers are we talking?
It's our area about 50 kilometers with 250 members.
Yes.
And every week we race against 2,000-3,000 pigeons.
2,000-3,000 pigeons.
Yeah, average.
And these 60 wins, the kilometers, what does it range between?
We have now our base lines is the Jupiter line and the Hurricane line. The Jupiter line, you can put them till 700-800 kilometers without any problem. The Hurricanes from Willem de Bruin, you have to race them a little bit shorter, because if you put them to 600 kilometers with headwind, they're getting a little bit problem. But the Jupiters, very strong pigeons, original Janssen pigeons.
Okay.
Yeah, really strong pigeons. Yeah, a little bit deeper.
Yes.
Not round, but strong muscles, strong wing, closed fan. Yeah.
Nice.
All our pigeons are the same.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And I will attest to this. We select pigeons, we handle them, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
This is also what we try to. We make one in all our pigeons is the Jupiter with Hurricane. So they all looks similar.
And they do.
Yeah.
Now, getting over here to your lofts, we're going to go over and take a look. We kind of want to know, let's start off with young pigeons in the system that you guys fly.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I will follow you.
We can go to the youngsters.
And this is the loft here.
Yes.
This is where all the magic happens, all the wins.
All the magic.
It's not overly fancy.
No. No. These are the lofts for the cocks.
Okay.
So we don't fly with cocks, so they only have to sit here.
So you don't fly with cockbirds at all?
No.
In yearlings and old birds? No.
No,
They
no.
just motivate the hens?
Yes.
That's the only job?
Yes.
Very good job, eh?
Yes, very good. Very good.
And how long is this loft? What would you say? How many meters?
I think in total it's 25 meters. And I think total with the breeding lofts and all the aviaries and everything, I think we have between 60 and 70 meters.
Okay, so you with the yearlings and old birds is only hens?
Yes, only hens.
Now why is that?
Because first it is easier. Second,
Easier how?
we don't have to train the cocks. We don't have to release them, and also the cocks are always when you want, they're coming inside, one or two staying on the roof, they're
Playing.
yeah, playing. I have more work to do.
Right.
I don't have time for this. The hens, it's easy, and I think this is also a better motivation if you play just the hens.
Okay.
Because if you play the hen and the cock and after the race, the hen is there, the cock comes maybe 2, 3, 4 hours later. This is not good for the motivation.
And do you find when the hens come home, they come home, they might be tired, but the cockbirds are so full of energy, it rebuilds the hen even quicker. That motivation.
Yes, and after if the race is heavy, we put the cocks to the aviary. Then the hens coming back.
Okay.
And if 80-90% of the hens are back, then we let the cocks
come in. I know we were going to talk about young birds, but we're on to old birds. We'll get back to young birds in a minute. It's fine. So when your hens come home,
yes,
a lot of the time they won't come home to cocks.
they come, but if the race is very heavy,
Yes, tough race.
a tough race, they don't want a cock, but
They want to relax.
they want sit, drink water, take a little bit food, and after a half hour of an hour, if most of the pitches are back, then the cocks can come in.
Okay.
Because if you are tired, you don't want that your man is non-stop running after you.
Right.
Rest.
Rest first, then show the cocks.
Yeah.
How long will you leave the cocks with the hens? On average.
Normally till the evening.
So on an easy race?
On an easy race, 5-6 hours.
Okay. On a heavy race, tough race?
Till the next day.
Till the next day.
Yeah.
Then they come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Your work with the hens, your loft exercise with the hens.
Yes.
What's the procedure of that?
Every day we let them train. So one time a day in the morning, we release them and they train for 1 hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour.
Okay.
On Wednesday, we drive them like 50 kilometers and release them there.
Okay.
So they have a short race every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, one training flight.
One training flight.
In the car?
Yeah.
One
50
time.
50 kilometers.
The day you take them training in the car, do you let them out
No.
for a fly?
No.
And after the one time in the car, do they fly again outside the loft or no?
No, no, no. And if they're coming on Wednesday, if they're coming from the small race from 50 kilometers, then I show them the cock.
You show them the cock when they
Yes.
return.
When they return.
So the cocks are always in the loft.
Yes.
On return.
I let them for 1.5 hours together.
Okay.
After that, I separate them. And on the day from basketing,
Which is normally which day?
Friday,
Friday for a Saturday race.
Friday for a Saturday race,
Okay.
then I don't show them anymore.
No more.
No.
So just when they come home, that's the next time they see them.
Yeah.
Any type of special feeding?
We feed. We have food from the Firma Paloma.
Okay.
In the beginning of the week, I start with the Relax.
Relax mix?
Relax mix. It's light, like
Okay.
because after a race, the pigeon is not really hungry. So first we give them light, so they start a new, that they're good.
A new week.
A new week.
Right.
They have to eat very good on the end of the week. In the beginning, it's not really important.
You want them to build the appetite, is what you're
Yes.
saying. Now the hens, do you feed them once a day or twice a day?
In the morning, I have a special mix. What I make.
Okay.
It's a few like minerals.
Okay, minerals?
Emmers.
Yes, I understand, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we show it later.
It's possible.
Okay.
We mix them together with candy seed, hennep,
Hemp?
yeah.
Hemp seed?
Hemp seeds, everything what they need.
After a loft fly.
And a little bit diet
mix.
diet mix.
So you put multiple things together?
Yeah, and in the morning, and they're getting one hand on 10 pigeons in the morning.
Okay, and your hen team is normally how big? 70 pigeons?
Normally, yes.
So 70 pigeons, you're giving them 7 fistfuls.
7, yes.
7 handfuls.
Yes. In the evening, we feed them full.
Full trough.
Full trough, yeah. So they can eat how much they want, but I look if a little bit stay,
You take the feed away.
I take it away.
So you still feed them fairly slowly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just the relax mix.
Yes. In the end of the week,
Okay.
I have 2 other mixes. It's
Okay.
day 100 and day 22. Day 22 is a race sport mix, and the day 100 it's like energy, and I mix these parts half.
Half.
Yes, and then in the evening I give them that.
You give them that.
And before if the race is 300 kilometers, I give it just 2 or 3 times. If the race is 500, 600, 700 kilometers, I start on Monday to
a little bit. You build it up.
Yes.
So everything depends on the schedule, and you go from there. The shorter races, they get the relaxed mix a little bit longer.
I give the food for the next race, so I look non-stop what is the weather. It's getting maybe a tough race, then you have to start earlier with a strong
And I think what Ricardo means is the heavier feed, not the relaxed feed, the power, the gasoline, the fuel to get them to come home.
Yes.
Okay. So we talked a little bit here about your motivation. Quite simple. Only playing with the hens. The hens get motivated when the hens come home on the Wednesday trainer. They don't loft fly anymore on Thursday. Do they go for a loft exercise Thursday?
Yes. If we Friday basketing, then on Thursday they have
once a day again.
Yes,
same
yes,
thing.
yes.
Friday.
No.
Nothing.
No.
They stay in the loft.
Yeah.
They don't see the cocks. Nothing.
No, nothing.
Just relax.
Just relax.
Okay.
Everybody thinking that just the cock has to relax, but I think hands also needs to relax. We have an aviary, and in this aviary the hens are there always in the daytime, and I never come there because they have to rest.
So you're saying when you let them out in the morning, you go in, you let them out, you clean the loft, you do your little loft work while they're exercising. They come in, you feed them, then when you're done, it's finished. You don't go and bother them.
No.
You don't open the door,
No.
you don't look at them, you don't say hello to them.
I look one time in the morning and one time in the evening, and for the rest of the day I let them
relax.
Yes.
Do you ever let people come over and look at them?
No.
If I come over in the race season, can I look at the hens?
No.
Why?
Because I think it's important that they have their rest, because our pigeons, they race every week. So we have the middle distance and the longer distance. These are 13 weeks, and in these 13 weeks we have 475 kilometers, 600, 475, 600, 475, 600. So for 13 weeks they need their rest.
And your hens go every week?
Yeah, 13 weeks in a row.
What happens if you have a hen that comes late or can't do it? What do you do? Do they come off the team? You take them out?
I should be doing that.
Yes.
But normally I give them peanuts and put them again to the race. Because in our system we need pigeons who can go every week. Normally if we start the season with 70, 80 hens, we finished with 30. The rest is gone.
And gone because the races, the basket has eliminated them.
Yes.
You let the basket do the culling.
Yes.
Okay. You said peanuts. Do you feed a little bit of peanuts?
Not a little bit, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
In a week, how much peanuts?
I can.
If it's a heavy week coming, 600 kilometers, you think you're going into headwinds?
I give the pigeons, I feed them always on 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So you always feed at the same time every day?
Yes.
In the morning and in the evening?
Yes.
Okay.
And I feed them on 4 o'clock. Mm-hmm. If I get a heavy race, then I go in the evening, like 8 o'clock, I go back to the pigeons and they're getting peanuts, candy seed, dessert.
Yes.
Because if you feed it directly after the normal food, they are not hungry. But if you let 3, 4, 5 hours between it,
let them have water, let them relax.
Yes. Then they start again eating.
Okay. Here's the question: any magic potions in the water?
Any
magic potion? Any special things you put in the water for drinking?
Of course, we give also antibiotics.
Okay. So you treat for canker, cocci, respiratory?
Yes.
Once a year, twice a year, every week?
It's independing. We give every week as like a disinfection, like BS.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yes.
Every week 1 day. And we give for the respiratory also one time in a few weeks.
Every couple of weeks you'll treat for it, a little treatment.
If the pigeons need it, if I see that the pigeon need it, I give it. So they have the airs.
Yes.
They're sitting like
a little fluffed.
Yeah.
Not right.
I give that 2 days or
Okay.
So and something else in the water. No.
Electrolytes?
Yeah, after a heavy race, but not if they have 400 kilometers. I don't give it because, in my opinion, everything is good for the sale, but I don't know if all the stuff also is good for the pigeons.
Well, on that note, as you hear, just a simple way, keeps it simple, racing the hens, results, winning against super tough competition. The farthest part of Holland that you race, you're at the end of the line.
In our section 4, I am on the on the end.
On the end.
Yes.
Getting the results, simple with the hens. He doesn't even bother with the cocks, and the results are astonishing. Ricardo,
Yeah.
we didn't get to go in the loft yet, but thank you for just explaining that to us.
No problem.
Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. I'm here with Ricardo for Team Van de Pasch. We talked grits, minerals, we talked a little bit about feeding, and I asked Ricardo, what are some of the products you're using or feeding? What do we have here?
These are
What's this first one?
the first one, multi-mineral mix. It's a mix of a lot of different sort of grit, minerals, everything what they need. And I think that all the buckets are a little bit the same, but I mix them together, so I am for sure that everything is inside.
So you will mix these all three together.
Yes.
And it looks like this one has a little bit of egg food in
Egg
it.
food in it.
And how many times a week will these pigeons get this?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. I
1,
mix.
2, 3, all three.
Yes. And especially this one I like because there's a lot of black.
Charcoal.
I don't know the name, but I see that the pigeons really like it.
So you'll give them this, and this, all three together
Yes.
with the light mix.
With diet mix.
Okay. With the diet mix.
With the diet mix.
Okay.
A little bit like P40. I don't know if you know.
B40,
Yeah, it's a special
a liquid.
corn who is make the
It's a pellet?
yes.
Okay, so it's a pellet.
Yes, with a lot of vitamins and everything inside.
So you'll put the four of those together with the diet mix,
yes,
and you give one fistful for 10 pigeons.
yes,
They clean it all up.
Yeah.
And they only get this once a day,
once a day,
only in the morning.
only in the morning.
Now, when you switch them over to the heavier mix,
Yeah,
do they still get this in the morning?
yes.
But it goes with the heavy mix then.
No, in the
So they
morning
get-
I never give a heavy mix in the morning.
So it's always the diet mix.
This is always the diet mix in the morning, and in the evening I can choose between light or heavy mix.
Okay, so I get it. So every morning they're getting this with the diet mix for the whole season,
Yes,
every week.
yes,
And in the evening, to get the heavy mix, if it's going to be an even harder race, later on in the evening, you'll come in with just peanuts and fatty feeds.
peanuts,
Hemp seed, yes.
Hemp seed.
The fatty feeds, the
yes,
fat.
the candy seeds, the sunflower seeds.
Okay. Now, quite simple. That's a lot of good product there.
Mm-hmm.
The pigeons well taken care of. They're getting everything they need.
Yes.
Most people would feed 1 bucket. You're using 3.
Sometimes 4.
Sometimes 4.
It's. I like to mix everything, so I know for sure
They're getting it.
That they're getting it, because I don't know what they need.
All right.
They know themselves
Right.
the best what they need.
Okay, so now let's go and take a look at the loft.
Yeah.
Let's go inside. Let's see.
Okay.
Now there's no pigeons.
No pigeons.
Season's over.
Every pigeon, all the pigeons are in the aviary. Maybe a few pigeons with youngsters, but
And again, we are at the beginning of October.
I didn't clean. This is the loft for the cocks.
So this is where the cocks stay.
Yes, this is where the cocks stay.
And a nice little condo for the cocks, eh?
I have to clean it, but yeah. I am not a very good cleaner. For me, cleaning is not important. We just clean our lofts 1 time a week.
One time, and that's during the racing season?
Yes.
Once a week. Is it always the same day?
No, yeah. So sometimes when it fits.
When it fits.
Yeah.
So you could clean on a Tuesday, you could clean on a Friday.
Yeah.
You could clean on a Saturday. It doesn't matter. Whenever you have the feel. When you feel it needs to be cleaned.
When I find somebody who wants to clean it.
Looking for someone to help them clean it. Okay. Does this loft have heat in it?
No.
It's nice and warm today.
Yeah,
we're in October and it's warm.
Yeah, because we have in the front we have the light light plates.
Yeah. The glass.
The glass. So yeah, we can manage how hot or for how cold we want it.
Now, leaving the cocks without the hens, anything special you do for them?
No.
What kind of feed?
Molting.
Just a light mix.
Molting.
Yeah, molting. Okay. So they don't go out at all?
No.
No flying?
No.
Do they ever pair up, the cocks?
Together?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I never see it because the cocks getting 2 times a week their hen.
Now, before you race the hens, will you let them have babies?
Yes.
They have 1 round?
Yeah.
How far will they raise them?
If I see that the cocks starting again
Treading?
yes, driving, then I take the hens off and the cocks have to make the youngsters growing up
Themselves.
Yeah.
So you let them pair up. When they're paired up, when the hens are paired up to the cocks, the hens are on eggs, do you let the hens out?
Yes, we let them out.
With the cocks?
Yeah, together
So
with the cocks.
a little bit of open loft.
We open the window.
Let
and
them
they
play.
Can, for 4 or 5 hours they can
Play around.
We put a bath.
Yes.
So they can.
It's like they're on holiday.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
And they're getting a little bit in shape, moving around a little bit. You don't care if they fly or what they do.
No, I don't care.
They raise the young ones.
Yeah.
The cocks start to drive. You take the hens away. Now,
Yeah.
where do these hens go?
The hens goes to the aviary.
The hens go to the aviary. So the cocks still stay in here.
The cocks are still staying here.
Cocks are still staying
This is
here.
just for the cocks.
Just for the cocks. Now the hens, they all start, you basically, what I'm saying is you separate all the hens roughly close to the same time?
Yes. This is the loft for the hens.
Okay, so this is the loft for the hens.
In nighttime.
So this is where they spend the night?
Yes.
And all just little box perches?
Yeah.
You have the grates there on the floor. I see, you feed them in here as well?
Yeah.
Water them in here?
Yeah.
And a little hallway. Do you close the doors in or no?
No.
And there's the little chute for the hallway?
The opening to the aviary.
That's a beautiful checker hen. Wow. Jeez. Isn't she something? Yeah, that could be one of them.
I hope so. I hope so.
What a beauty.
She looks good.
From the race team.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have to remember her number. What can I say? Okay, so the hens, you let the hens out from here in the morning?
Yes, in
they
the
come
morning.
out through the window.
Yeah. And then, after I feed them,
Okay.
they're going in the aviary.
So the hens come home. Where do they trap when they're loft flying? They trap in here.
Yeah.
The cocks, you keep them in the back of the room.
Yes, and we close the.
The cocks must go crazy.
Yes.
The hens, so the hens almost see them every time they come in.
No, and the week with the training, I let them here inside.
So the hens on the training, the hens come in here. How does this work? Bless you.
Thank you.
So this is how the hens come in on training.
Yes, and I open the window and
They go in.
yeah,
And on race day,
they have to go inside there.
and they know the difference.
Yes.
They're already smart. Double shoots.
It's how you learn it.
It's how you learn it.
Peanuts. Everything with peanuts.
Okay.
If
Hey, you know how I got here? You had peanuts for me when I got here.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Okay, so the hens, they come in from the loft exercise. How long do they have to eat? How long do you give them?
10 minutes, 50 minutes.
Okay.
Because I open the hole to the aviary, and the pigeons who is finished with eating and finished drinking,
they go in.
Going out automatically.
What is this here? I like this.
This is to drink for water.
So this is where you water them?
Yes.
They always drink from here?
Yes.
Now this is very much like the transporter.
Yes, and this is for us really important because also young birds have problems with drinking in the cabin. And
the trailer, yes.
The trailer. And I think pigeons for 1 year old also don't know how to drink. So we have automatically always this, so they have to.
It's must. It's built.
Must.
It's almost like trapping in this room and then trapping over there.
Yes.
You train them right from the word go.
Yes.
Okay.
And if I put a normal water pot on the loft and this, and they can choose, they're always drinking from this. They never drink from the normal pot.
Now, if you're okay, and this is a good question people I know will ask. If you're medicating,
yeah,
respiratory,
yeah,
canker, whatever, do you use still this?
Yes.
You're always using this?
Always using this.
Okay. So the hens, they come in from the loft exercise, they eat 10-15 minutes, they have a drink, the chute's open, which we've seen over there in the corner,
yeah,
and they automatically start to go in here.
To the aviary, yeah.
Now I am going to say something I've noticed on your little painted window here. The peephole, because you still want to look.
Yeah.
I know.
I want to look what happened.
What are they looking like?
Yeah.
How are they looking?
Yeah.
How are they relaxing? Okay, so let's see now in here. And the hens, they spend all day.
All day, yeah.
From the time they land and eat, they're in here. Do you ever bathe them in here?
Yeah, yes, always. And the floor, we have big space between it.
So the hens don't want to pair up?
Yes.
Do you ever find them pairing up in here?
No.
No.
No. Maybe in 1 year, maybe one couple. But this is, yeah, maybe one time in 5 years.
And plenty of room.
Yeah.
Lots of nice room. Nobody pairs up. The hens stay in here all day. Then at dinner time, you let them out or you call them back through the chute?
No, if I open the hole, then they're going inside.
You open the hole again?
Yeah.
And they come back in?
Now this morning I forget to close it.
Right.
But if I tell come inside, they're coming inside. I hope so.
You hope so, okay. So that's basically the system.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Everything has to be easy. Easy, fast. It's like in the military.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the general.
You're the boss.
Yes.
They listen to you.
And if I tell come, they have to come. If I tell move, they have to move.
Now, if you have a hen that's stubborn, she sits on the roof all day, doesn't want to come in.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to come out from the aviary. What do you do?
I take her out of the race team and put her in the aviary because if she do it, maybe the second pigeon do it, the third pigeon do it, and
now I have a problem.
Yes.
So if they don't follow the system,
we remove them.
They remove them.
Yeah.
That's a selection.
Yeah.
You're making.
Yeah. If the whole group do what I want and 1 or 2 pigeons not, we take them out and we go with the other father.
Okay. Something to look at. A very simple system, and it's working.
Yeah.
And how long have you guys been flying hens like this?
In the past we also fly with cocks, but the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years we only race with hens.
And on that note, hens are powerful.
Yes.
Everything you need is in the hen.
A lot better than cocks.
Hey Ricardo, thank you very much.
Yeah, you also.
Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. I am here with Ricardo from Team Van de Pasch. Superstar Loft of Holland. They win, 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 they win. You want to know how they win? You want to know the system that they win with? Ricardo's going to explain. Now, hey, this is the young bird loft.
Yes.
What's the secrets to these young birds?
The secret of the young birds, I think, drilling them.
Drilling.
Drilling.
Okay.
So training. We go a lot of times. We drive the pigeons.
Okay. Now, before we get into this training with the car, the young pigeons, they're on the darkening system?
Yes.
Okay. So you darken the young birds. How many weeks you darken them for?
We start like half March.
So you start darkening in March?
Yes.
Till when?
June.
So March, April, May, June. A minimum 12 weeks in the dark.
Yeah.
But you breed when?
December.
December. So there's youngsters going in there in the beginning of January,
Yeah.
February. They're just on the regular lights.
Yeah.
March, they go into the dark.
Yeah.
March till June, they're in the dark.
Yes.
How many hours a day in the dark, roughly? Or how much light they getting?
From 6 o'clock in the evening
You darken at 6 in the evening?
till 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So they're lightened from 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 at night.
Yeah.
That's the lighting system that you're on.
Yeah.
And that's what they stay on until June.
Yeah.
When June comes, then what?
Then we quit with the darkening,
Uh-huh.
and then we let it like nature
Natural?
and natural. And in August we start with lightning.
Lightning. And it will roughly be the lights for how long?
18 hours a day.
18 hours a day. Same time every day.
We make it every week 15 minutes longer.
Every week, 15 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Okay. You increase it.
Yeah. So the last 6 weeks of the race season, we start with it. It's like half August, and then we every week make it 15 minutes longer. So in the hope we get
More form.
Yeah.
Better form, better condition. The young pigeons, you let them out once a day. Okay, before road training starts, they're young.
Yeah.
They're on the dark. You're letting them out every day. Once a day?
Yes, once a day, but for a few hours. We are not pushing like with a flag or something. Our youngsters are like chickens. They're walking on the grass and
Having relax. Holiday.
Yes.
When do you get them to start flying? When do you want to see them start to exercise?
After a few weeks, 3-4 weeks, then, because I think that we drive with the pigeons in April, so in 2 months they have to fly.
2 months they have to fly.
Yeah.
Okay, so every day then, once it's time, they've been out on the lawn for 3 or 4 weeks. You start to get them up, get them flying. How long do you want them to start flying every day for? What's good for you?
I don't have a number for this. I want that they train, but if it's 20 minutes, it's okay. If it's an hour, it's also okay, because the pigeons, if they are good, they train.
And good meaning they're healthy, they're feeling good.
Yeah.
And train, when you mean train, you don't mean fly around the loft.
Not like
You mean you don't see them for 10 minutes, then they come back over.
Yes.
Then they go back for
Yeah.
20 minutes, then they come back over.
Yeah.
They're rambling, ranging.
Yes.
They're looking like they're playing, they're out touring, they're having
Yes.
some fun.
Yeah.
So you do that once a day?
Yeah.
Always the same time every day?
In the morning.
Okay. They land, they come in, what kind of feeding?
The same like the hens.
So just a light mix.
Exactly the same.
You give them still the grits and the minerals?
Yeah,
okay, the same thing. You feed them in the evening?
Yes.
Same way.
When they're not racing, we feed just light.
Just a light mix.
Just a light mix.
Okay.
If we start to race, we feed them the same like the hens.
Okay, your first young bird race is normally when?
I think half July.
Half July.
Yeah.
When do you start road training with the car?
April.
You start training the pigeons in the car in April.
Yeah.
How far is your first trainer?
My first?
Yes.
500 meters.
500 meters?
Yeah.
How many times will you do that?
Till they're going fast out the boxes and they go to home.
Straight home?
Straight home.
500 meters, so you could go there 2, 3, 4 times, maybe.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Every year is
different.
Yeah.
If it's 10 times, it's 10 times. If it's 3 times, it's 3 times. So from 500 meters, then where do you go?
Then we go to 1 kilometer.
Okay.
3 kilometer, 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer.
Now, before we keep going, on every time you take them, do you want to see that same return?
Yeah.
You won't take them further until they do it.
I don't care if they are before or after me in home. You understand?
Yes.
But for me it's important they have to go out the boxes, make a half round and
head home.
Our youngsters have to be like robots, like machines.
Right.
So they're coming out the box, they make a half round and they have to go to, because this is also what for the races. If the pigeon's making 1 round, it's too much for the first prize.
Too slow.
Too slow.
The mind is still too slow.
Yeah.
So with each trainer, you want to see them faster, faster, faster. You don't increase the distance until they're doing it properly.
I drive, of course, also a little bit farther, but normally, yeah, I keep going to the same place till
they're perfect. Till they're what you like, and then you graduate them a little further.
Yeah.
So you start in April, you go 500 meters, then you go to 1 kilometer, then you go to 3 kilometers, then you go to what, 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers?
10, 15, 20, 25, and then 30, 40, 50, 70, and then nog 2 or 3 times on 120.
So before the first race in July, roughly how many times will your young pigeons be in the basket before the first race?
40 till 50 times.
40 to 50 times down the road?
Yes.
They're machines.
There has to.
They're rolling good.
Yeah.
Do you let them, from the release points, do you ever let them out in small groups?
Yeah, always. Always. I let them, I release them box for box.
Okay.
So this is for 2 things. One, we have a lot of electric cables.
Yes.
In the
power lines.
Yeah, power lines. If you have a big group, they're flying in and you have a lot of damaged pigeons. Second point, if you release the pigeons every box, there have to also, for every box has to be a leader who takes the group.
Right.
If you release everything together, you make
1 leader.
Yeah.
If you have 4 baskets, you have 4 leaders. If you have 6 baskets, 6 leaders. If you have 10 baskets,
then you have 10 leaders.
What's the smallest groups you let out?
15 pigeons.
15 is the smallest. Have you ever thought of going smaller?
Yes, but we have too much youngsters for this.
How many youngsters do you breed? Or how many youngsters do you race with? 250. 250. So you have a big army.
Yeah.
The army's got to work.
Yeah.
How many races will your young pigeons go to?
How many? Like 10, 12 races.
They all go?
They all go. Between, till 500.
500 kilometers?
Yes.
Now, when you're racing them, so you've got them trained up, You got them trained up. They've been in the basket, let's say 50 times. They've been out to 150 kilometers?
120, yeah.
120 kilometers, which is around 70 miles. They've been there probably 4 times, I would say. With you, maybe 6 times.
Yeah.
I can see it in your eyes. You're like Rocky IV, Ivan Drago. You know what I'm saying? You're like a robot. Don't want to fly for this guy. Hey, okay. So you've got them down to this. Now, week 1 of racing. Do you separate the hens and cocks?
In the beginning, no. In the beginning, we race them one group. After 3-4 races, then we're gonna separate them.
Okay. So for the first race, how far is this? The first race for
200 kilometers.
200 kilometers for you. The week preparating, what do they get at the beginning of the week?
The light.
Light?
For on races like 200 kilometers, the pigeons getting just light, nothing extra.
No gas?
No. Only the last meal
is heavy.
Is heavy.
Okay, so only one meal in the week when you're under 200 kilometers. And I take it if it's going to be a strong headwind, you might give them another meal. You adjust for the weather?
No, for 200 kilometers, no.
Doesn't matter. One good heavy meal, the last meal.
If you above the 300 kilometers, then we start a little bit more. Yeah.
What time do you feed them in the evenings?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Same with the hens?
Like the hens.
Do you feed on Friday, the night of basketing?
And just
in the morning.
Just in the morning, just one hand candy seed on 10 pigeons.
So basically the big meal is Thursday night.
Yeah.
That's the time you fire them up.
Yeah.
Friday morning, the candy mix, 1 handful per 10 pigeons.
Yeah.
They have water.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
So the system's completely cleaned out. They're running
till the 200 kilometers. If you go to 300 kilometers, we start to feed them in the morning.
So they'll get a regular feeding in the morning, but nothing in the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything in the water?
The same like the old birds.
Okay.
So every week disinfection like BS. Sometimes in a few weeks for respiratory. Yeah.
So
everything.
The young pigeons come home from the race. It's a good race. Not a hard race, not an easy race, just a middle race. The birds all come home. You let them out on Sunday?
No, never.
Pigeons don't go out on Sunday?
No, the old birds, the young birds, never. No.
Sunday's rest day?
Yeah.
Monday, what do you do?
For the pigeons.
For you and the pigeons, okay. Monday, you're going to let them out back on the regular schedule.
Yeah.
Do you make them fly? Do you force them to fly?
No, on Monday they can also
play around.
I like that the pigeon Wednesday has to start
really going.
Yeah. Then they have to be good.
Okay.
So Tuesday, half hour. Wednesday, yeah. But normally with the youngsters, we drive them 2 times a week on 50 kilometers.
2 times a week.
Yeah.
And that's what, Wednesday and Thursday?
Yes.
So Tuesday you'll let them out for a loft fly in the morning. They're going to fly a lot better than Monday. They're feeling more energy.
Yes.
Wednesday they're not going to loft fly.
No.
They're going to go in the basket.
Yes.
They're going to get released.
Yes.
Thursday they're going to go in the basket. They're going to get released.
Yeah.
Friday they're going to stay in the loft all day.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yes.
And it repeat itself.
Yeah.
That's the system.
Yeah. It's
very easy.
Very easy. Yeah.
Lots of wins? Wait, let me ask you. You guys better in young birds or old birds?
It's difficult to say.
What do you prefer?
I like the old birds. Because with the youngsters you have always, they're getting sick and they're getting lost, and this is for me it's heavy that I lose my pigeons, because I like my pigeons, and if I lose all my youngsters I hate it. So I prefer the old birds, but yeah, in 2013 we have first, second, 5th, 6th, 8th and 9th best youngster of the Netherlands. So
the system's working.
The system is working.
And the pigeons are working.
This year I was first with the youngsters, national. But after 4 races I lost too many pigeons. and I decided to quit with the youngsters and put them to the second youngster tour.
Okay.
So I give up my position, but this year we were first national
First national.
after 4 races.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can we see the Youngbird loft?
Yeah, of course. This is cleaned.
Okay. Is there any heating in this?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So just box purchase.
Again?
So just a standard regular box perch.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of wire here on the floor.
Yeah.
Again, nice ventilation. They come through here.
Yes.
They go out through there.
Yeah.
Very simple. You feed them on the tables here or no?
No, on the ground.
Always on the ground.
On the ground.
No feeder?
No.
Why not? You don't like a feeder?
I like it, but I don't know if it's good or not. I think, I like to look when I feed my pigeons, because the feeding from the pigeons is most important, I think.
Okay.
If they are not hungry, then don't give so much. So next day they are hungry again.
Let me ask you, do you find feeding on the ground, you can watch them easier than when they're eating in a feeder?
Yeah.
You can see the pigeons better. You see the reaction better.
Yes.
So you prefer the ground.
Yes.
A feeder looks cleaner, but the ground is better.
I think yes.
Okay. If the young pigeons start leaving the feed, you're done feeding.
Then done feeding, yeah.
Okay.
And I like also, don't put the food everywhere, but just one line, so the youngsters have to fight for to eat. This make them
competitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make a line like it is a feeder, but you're watching how they're eating.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you motivate the young birds, how do you do that? You have the cocks on one side.
Yes, after 3-4 races we have the cocks and heads separated. We turn the boxes like this.
Okay.
So in the beginning, the first 2-3 flights, they're sitting on eggs or youngsters or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is new.
Okay. This is a new system? This is a new system.
You see.
Yeah, I know. And you'll do that. That's how you motivate.
Yeah.
And in this loft, this isn't very big. How many youngsters will you keep in here?
Like 120.
120. Okay. No aviary for them, no. You just, that's it.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to, something like metal.
Yeah. Wire, so you can open the window.
We open the window and yeah.
So pretty much a very simple system.
Yeah.
A little bit of road work, more than most I've heard, but you're getting the results.
Yeah.
Pigeons can handle it, no problem. You train, the days you train, if it's heavy headwinds, do you train?
Yeah, of course.
Heavy tailwinds you train?
Yes.
Overcast, thick cloud, you train?
The training around house?
Yes.
Yes, around house always.
Road training?
Road training we have to look to the weather.
Okay.
I like if the sky is clear.
Clear?
Yeah.
Drizzle, will you train them in drizzle, rain?
No.
Okay, so you pick the days,
Yeah.
you take your time, 40, 50 tosses,
Yeah.
plus twice a week during the racing season,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's
and
it.
the pigeons that can make it, they move on to the next year.
Yeah. All the youngsters we keep.
How did you learn such a great system?
From my father-in-law.
He taught you,
Yeah.
and it works.
And it works. Yeah.
Hey guys, you see what happens when you use your ears, and you listen, and you believe?
And a lot listen.
A lot listen.
And a lot listen.
There it is, guys. That's Ricardo, Team Van de Pasch. You're carrying a big name here.
I know.
A lot of pressure, on the shoulders.
I don't feel it, but I know a lot of in the Netherlands we'd say high trees catch a lot of wind.
High trees catch a lot of
You
wind.
know?
Hey, we're going to end it on that note. Thank you, Ricardo.
Okay.
Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We hope you enjoyed that amazing loft tour. Please, reminder to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Until the next loft tour, thanks for flying with me. Bye for now.